All right, now that you mentioned Atiku Abubakar, you supported Atiku in 2019, but now you're with Kwakwanso. Why didn't you stick with Atiku Abubakar?
No. What you didn't understand, and I have said that times over, that at that time, 2019, I led the team of reformed APC, a breakaway of the APC. And some of us joined the PDP, and we had an alliance with the PDP, and so that we could bring a credible government into Nigeria. And I believed that at that time, not Atiku, but any Nigerian would have been better than the present president. So I have not yet changed my mind. No, I never joined the PDP, as you mentioned. It's because we had an alliance, and I was made one of the spokesmen of the PDP.
All right, let's talk about your party now. As a chieftain of the New Nigeria People's Party, let's rate the party's chances in this coming election, especially in northern Nigeria.
I don't understand the question.
As a chieftain of the NNPP, I would like you to rate the party's chances in the coming election, especially in northern Nigeria.
You mean you have any doubt that NNPP would emerge victorious? Is there any doubt to that Senator Rabiu Musa Kwankwaso is the candidate to beat in this election of 2023?
You would have to tell Nigerians how.
Can't you read the handwriting on the wall? Look, let me tell you that Senator Rabiu Musa Kwankwaso is the candidate to beat for several reasons. First, he is the most experienced of all the candidates. Two, he is the most intelligent of all the candidates. Three, that he is the most educated of all the candidates. Four, that he has a record of performance while in public office that is not paralleled by any of the candidates that are today in the field. And I believe Nigerians like themselves. Having come out of this government, I don't think we can gamble again. We are looking for a person with the quality, with intellect, with the record of, with good health that can manage our affairs. The era of trial and error is gone. So we are looking for the best, and in Kwankwaso, we have the best. And to support him, he is the most popular candidate in this country today, because I believe that if there is a fair, transparent, and level playing ground in this election of 2023, Kwankwaso would emerge the winner because he can at least get 85% of the votes of northern Nigeria. That is our record. And we have made incursions into the south because we can take over Ebonyi, we can take over Akwa Ibom, we can take over Cross River, we can even take over Delta, we can take over Edo, we can take over Oyo, and in Lagos, only God knows who will win the election. So nothing stops Senator Kwankwaso from becoming the president of Nigeria except God. We have done our arithmetic, we have done our calculation as engineers, and we know that he's the person to beat.
All right, so from records, your party has absorbed many defectors from the APC and PDP in Kano. Do you think this is enough for Kwakwanso to match other contestants like Tinubu, Atiku, and Peter Obi?
You said Kano. Hello?
Yes, I said Kano.
What did you say about Kano?
NNPP, that your party has absorbed many defectors from the APC and PDP in Kano. So I'm asking, do you think this is enough for Kwakwanso to match other contestants like Tinubu, Atiku, and Peter Obi?
I think you are living in your own world. You don't know this country, and I can help educate you more. As far as Kano is concerned, forget about all the rhetorics of those charlatans that talk about Kano. Nobody can get 5% of the votes of Kano. And I challenge you, and if there is anybody that says that he can get 25% of the votes, let's place a gamble with him. So, as far as Kano is concerned, it's out of the question. And I appreciate that Nigerians associate Kano with Kwankwaso, because for a politician, you have to have a base. And if Kwankwaso has Kano as base, with over 6.9 million registered voters, and that is his starting point, it means that he can now poach all over the country and make up for the figure and become the president of Nigeria. Why should I reject a person with such a base as Kano and go for the unknown politicians that have no base?
Okay, so taking a cue from your last point, can NNPP replicate Kwakwanso's popularity in Kano outside of that state?
Outside where?
Outside of Kano State. Can NNPP replicate Kwakwanso's popularity outside of Kano State?
Have you seen Kwankwaso in Lagos? I believe you are talking to me from Lagos.
Yes, I am.
Can you bring the film? Just bring that film that Kwankwaso went to Alabarago and bring the film, because I know, I saw your reporters of Kwankwaso's arrival at Ikorodu where he opened his office. And show me and compare with any candidate that has come to Lagos and gathered such a crowd.
Okay, now let's move on to some other discussions. Now, I'd like to know, why did your party treat Senator Shekarau so badly? Because you didn't concede positions to him until he left your party in anger. What actually went wrong? No,
Shekarau didn't leave our party in anger. I think he's got a better offer. You know, there is a Hausa saying, and I don't know how to describe it. Do one day on a rumbunsa, ya san inda toka take kudi. Meaning that whoever set fire on his ban of ban means that he knows where he will sell the, what do you call it, toka, sell it. That is what Shekarau did. Look, for anybody to be given a ticket as of Kano Senatorial District in NNPP, you can lie on your bed without anything, and a certificate of return would be brought to you. And for such a person to forfeit this, definitely you find out he must have gotten more than what he could have earned as senator for 4 years, all the allowances for 4 years, all the egunjes for 4 years, and all the constituency projects for 4 years. If he hasn't got that, I don't think he could have thrown out that privilege. Nobody in Nigeria. And what we want to know, the promises made to him, were they fulfilled? That is what we would ask. But let's leave it. Time will tell.
All right. So
today in Kano, it is no more the issue of Professor Riskwa. It is the Beavers machine that will count the votes. So nobody has the privilege to write figures. We of course know that Senator Kabiru Gaya went on the air to tell the world that he wants the BVC machine to be put aside because in his own constituency of Gaya, there is no network. And I want to use this opportunity to tell Nigerians that the Beavers machine does not need a network to transmit results, that it can automatically do that with a battery. Therefore, nobody should deceive Nigerians that the issue of network would stop the Beavers from sending results of the election. So, and this was why at a point they put so much pressure on government for either the INEC chairman to recapitulate or they remove him. Unfortunately, what they don't understand is that there is an ECOWAS protocol that Nigeria has signed, which says that in any election in West Africa, nobody will alter the law 6 months to the election. They never knew that because they don't understand what it means about law. They only have the privilege to be in the National Assembly.